What's up, YouTube viewers? I'm just kicking back on the couch with, of course, the lap dog, the mighty Morpheus. She's snoring, and the assistant's playing Tomb Raider, I think. So I thought I would do a little review, kind of, sort of, because I've never tried these before, and you know, I'm cutting down on energy drinks, but I still like my caffeine. And who wants to not have any energy, you know? And they help with that, and they help with mental fog and all that good stuff. But anyway, so these here are Stacker 2 Chew. So they're basically energy gummies. B12, 10,000%. That's good, you know. Vitamin B12 is really good. I mean, I know some of the people in high school that might be watching this that I went to. I always get sidetracked, you know, squirrel. But anyway, that I went to Taft High School with, before we'd go in the weight room when we had weight class in the morning or whatever, we'd put some vitamin B12 under our tongue before we lifted weights, because it tastes like shit, but it gives you a lot of energy. I know other weightlifters know about that. That's old school shit. But anyway, so yeah, B12 will give you energy. It's a great one. I know because I used to take B12, but it's water soluble, meaning you're going to pee it out. That's why your pee's really yellow when you take vitamin B12, but it's really good for energy. But let's see what's on the back before I pop one of these pills. It's probably lots of poison, you know. I like poison. But, oh, let's see what we got going on here. This might go over 3. I don't really care. Oh, wow. Okay. So, added sugars is only 2 grams. That's not bad. Calories 15. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm not going to like eat 100 of them and have a heart attack or anything. Oh yeah, vitamin B6. All the B vitamins are great for energy, and they're good for you. Sodium, that's not a big deal. A little bit of salt ain't going to kill you. 1%. Biggest percentage is, as you can see here, is the B12, you know. But this might go past 3. Energy blends, what I like to look at. Caffeine, obviously. And that acetyltyrosine, that I've taken tyrosine for. That's sometimes people call that a nootropic, and that's a chain amino. You could actually call it a nootropic, because you can get it, and it's got 110 milligrams. That's included with the caffeine. I want to see what else there. The other ingredients. That's what I like to know about. Tapioca syrup, sucrose, glycerin, water, pectin. Nothing bad. Natural and artificial flavors. Well, you know, it depends. Some of those could be bad for you, but whatever. Citric acid, sodium chloride, I know what that is. That's okay. Adenosine 5 monophosphate. There's the magic right there. There's the magic. Besides the 12 and the caffeine, there's the magic. What that basically is that's the precursor to the energy molecule, which is ATP. That's the energy molecule that humans have. So I don't know how much they put, and you could probably never get it out of them, but yeah, that adenosine. Just think of like when you drink a lot of coffee and you get that coffee burnout. Well, that has to do with, it's really complicated. Your adenosine, there's these little things in your brain that they knock down and blah blah. Anyway, it's too lengthy. But basically, this 5 monosate. It's the synthetic form of that, because your body already has ATP, but it's a synthetic, so it's an extra kick. You know, that's all I can say. Look it up, I guess. But it's interesting that they have that in there, because I was really into nootropics for a long time. Well, I still am. You know, because they're interesting. But yeah, that's kind of cool, you know. And I'm glad that it does say down here. I was skimming it that. There's to avoid it if you're pregnant, obviously, and not to overdo it, or you could blow your heart out or have a stroke. I do see that right there. Exceeding recommended serving may cause serious adverse health effects, including heart attack and stroke. I got a good heart, but you know what? I'm not gonna push it, because I'm not exactly young anymore, and not old, but I'm not young. You know, pushing 62. I thought I was 61, but I guess I'm gonna be 62. Who counts anymore? But yeah, in February, so yeah, I'm only going to take one. So I'm going to take one, and then I'm going to tell you guys, if I don't have the big one, I'll let you know you know, what kind of energy it gave me and how long it lasts and all that good stuff. But anyway, I'm going to flip it all around and tell you whatever. Rock on, everybody. It's the badass shirt I told you that I got from Sturgis, but it says a bunch of stuff on the back. But there was a lot of, oh my gosh, there was a lot of bands there when I went there. It sucked because there was a lot I wanted to go to, but they're all at different places. That was the problem. So I went. I could have went and seen Ozzy, and instead I went and I saw because he was over there at the Jesus Christ, no, it wasn't the Broken Spoke because that's where I was at. But anyway, he was at a different venue, so I went to see Guns N' Roses, and oh my God, other than being he was an hour late and just like, oh, it was bad. It was terrible. I don't even want to get in. I don't want to go there. Rock on.